Hello. Okay, so I was supposed to come back after I made that video. I was supposed to come back the next week. And we're going on 4 weeks. But I have major updates to give you on my I have major updates to give you on my IG growth. Okay. So, last month, my reach was struggling at like maybe slightly over 500 views that I was getting. I'm happy to report that as of today, my views, and I will take a screenshot, my views have reached a little over 15K. And then like last week, I want to say last week they were even more. Let me see. Okay, so last week they were up to 21. So I have gone down significantly. Okay, so here's what happened. So last week I had gained 52% of the people that were viewing my content were non-followers, which is amazing. I'll post a screenshot up here. Reels have done really good. Stories, it's a lot of my followers and a lot of like people that are non-followers. So that's kind of the same this up to date. So I went down to a little over 15K, and I have a ton of non-followers viewing my reels, and on my stories it is a lot more of my followers than it is non-followers. But here is what I think happened. So I was filming a day in the life and I split my pants, which is what I get for buying $6 cute little loungy pants from Shein. I actually bought those pants for vacation. And so I was carrying a box. I'll link the video in my description box, and then I will, if I can figure out how to play a clip or attach a screenshot, I'll do that. But basically I was carrying a box, I bent over and my pants split. And this was like 10 minutes before my client was supposed to come in. So that was not fun. It was funny in the moment. It was not funny. It was kind of funny, but it was more like, oh my gosh, I have like 10 minutes. Thank goodness my Salon Suites are located next to a Kohl's. So I just ran to Kohl's and got a new outfit. Luckily, thankfully, one of the girls had a sweater that I could wrap around my waist and go do my business. But I really do feel like that helped me. It performed better on TikTok than it did on Instagram. On TikTok, I got like 96K views. So, and then here is what is so annoying. I probably would have gotten more views had I linked the right Instagram account. So once I found that error, I linked my Instagram account and I had a little bit of trickling of followers from TikTok to Instagram, but it was like the tail end of it going viral. Okay, and so on Instagram, it got about 2,600 views. So it didn't perform as well on Instagram as it did on TikTok. Now here is the thing I'm not loving about going viral. What I loved about it was that I was stuck at 800 followers on TikTok, so it pushed me over the 1,000 mark. It's been a super big struggle getting over the 1,000 follower mark, but it got me over. The thing is like, I'm not a funny creator, and I just posted something funny that happened to me. That's not my typical content. So that is something I'm kind of nervous about going forward is, am I gonna lose a bunch of these followers that I've gained? Because this is not my typical content. I'm a hairstylist. I want to post hair content. I'm trying to get in the educator space, so I'm gonna be posting more educator stuff. So I guess we'll see, and I'll keep you guys updated on that, on if I start losing followers, which it is funny, and I'm happy that I posted it. I was really contemplating it, but I just thought, you know, it's funny, I'm gonna post it. So I guess we'll see where that goes. But other than that, I have been posting, so I haven't been posting consistently. I haven't posted and ghosted. I really was awful at posting last week. Last week was just an insanely busy week. And I'm really trying to get in the habit of scheduling my posts. It's kind of stressful because once I get in there and I try to start scheduling, I get overstimulated, overwhelmed, and then I realize that I just can't. So I am really trying to break myself of that and be a lot more consistent with scheduling out my posts, because it would be so nice to just not think about it and go along about my day instead of having to be like, oh, my followers, a lot of my followers are on at this time, let me post something, and then I get stuck in trying to figure out what to post. So not fun. One thing that I am going to try out as far as content is going to be series. I've seen a lot of creators talk about when you do like a series, it helps grow your following, because a lot of people want to stay along for the ride or be along for the journey of that series. So I really am trying to hone in on what kind of series I'm wanting to do. I had jotted some ideas down, but so I'm going to be coming up with series content, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can figure something out and roll that out within the next week. So as of right now, we're just growing slowly. I don't remember how many followers I had. Oh, I will do an update on my Instagram account. So my last Instagram total followers, hold on, let me see. Okay, the last 30 days. So the last 30 days, I've overall on Instagram have gained 15. I've had 32 follows and 17 unfollows. That is within the last month. And perfectly fine with the unfollows, because those are people that don't want to be here. And if you don't want to be here and consume my content may not be for you. I don't take it personal. It's just what it is. Okay, so my last video, I talked about how I was going to keep my personal page and my business page separate. So I had Maven Beauty Co, but then I changed it to seeme.mavenbeautyco. Well, I changed it back to Maven Beauty Co, and here is why I did that: because my end game is to have a salon one day, and I just want to keep that as the salon Instagram. So I went from seeme.mavenbeautyco. We are back to Maven Beauty Co. My personal page is going to be primarily hair. I'm a stylist working under Maven Beauty Co. And so that is going to be my little stylist page slash sprinkled in with some personal. I'm not really huge on sharing a ton about my personal life, so it's going to be like my chickens every once in a while on my stories, or maybe it'll be a lot more personal on stories, but overall my posts will be like stylist, and I've been posting consultation videos, and that's been doing really well. So what I'm doing when I'm posting is I will post a video on XOXO Sammy Wallace, which is my personal page, and I will add my salon page as a contributor, so that way it shows up on both pages and both sets of followers are consuming the content. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I think I just make things way more complicated than they need to be. So I'm really working on that and really looking forward to breaking that, because it doesn't need to be that complicated. So anyways, that is my 1 month follow-up. It was supposed to be a week. I know. But here's my 1 month follow-up. I do feel like it has been great. I do love the growth that I'm seeing. However, I'm interested to see how it's gonna go these next few weeks after this viral video has died down. So we'll see how many followers I lose, how many followers I gain, and I will post all of the analytics and all the things for you to see. I'll do it on my personal page, and I will do it on my business page. So okay, well, I think that is it. I hope you guys have the best day ever.